Tutorial, I'll be going through with you some functions that are listed in column G. Let's go together. So first of all, I have this text, and if I want to count the number of letters in each text, I can use the function len, right? So I'll just say equals len, okay, and sorry, equals len. Okay, I'll select this and I can just select a text. I want to count the um, alphabets off and click enter. So it gives me 10, right? So there are 10 alphabets in the word chocolate. So I can check this with another word here, shirts, and it gives me 6. So the function of len is that it counts the letters within the cell. Now let's have a look. So I can see that all of the text is in capital letters. I want to change it to lower letters, to small letters. So a function is lower equals lower, okay? And then I can just select all that, enter. Sorry, that's my mistake. So I will just click equals lower and I can just choose the text, enter, and it gives me chocolate in small letters. So I can just repeat this for others as well. So I'll just type in lower for jumpers. So it will just transform. And if I want it back in capital letters, I'll use a function called upper. Okay. That will just convert everything from lower to capital letters. And I could do same for um, jumpers as well. So it's very easy. Now, if I want to know that if this equals this, if this is exact the same, so there's a function called exact. So I can just say exact, right? And I'll select my first text and comma. So it guides you here that you need to add comma in between two texts. And then my second text and click enter. It says false because you can see the first one is in small letters, the second one is in capital letters. So if I do the same exact for this, comma, this, enter, it is true because both are in capital letters. So, and the spellings are same as well, but both are in capital letters. This one is a small letter and this one is a capital. So that's why they both are not exact. So it is false. So you can just find out if something is exact or not by using the formula exact. Now, if I want to turn, if I just insert another row here and I want to turn this into small letters except the first letters, that should be capital. So I'll use a function called proper and select that text, enter. So you can see the difference. So by using the formula proper, it gives me all small letters except the first one, which is capital. By using upper, it turns everything into capital letters. By using lower, it turns everything into small letters. So proper is function to turn it into a real thing. Now, another function is mid. Okay, so that will select the letters from the middle of the word. So let's use it. So equals mid. I'll select the text, comma. Okay, you need to add comma between anything you want to do. So it guides you as well. So I want to start it from the letter 2, H, which is H. So I want the result or the when I enter this formula, it should start from letter H. That's what I said, start number. And the total numbers that I want from the word chocolate are 4. Okay, and I'll press enter. So you can see the result here. So I've said that the starting number should be second, which is H. It has started, and the total number that I want is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and it has ignored the other ones. Okay. So if I want to do the same with jumpers, I can just say equals mid. Okay, and I want the text jumper, comma. I want to start by the letter 4, which is P. You can see here, comma, and the total I want is 4. enter, and you can see that it starts with letter P, and it like the total characters I wanted or the alphabets I wanted were 4, so it has only given me 4 letters. So you can use mid for that, and you can use left if you want to only select the um, select the alphabets from the left hand side. So I'll just do this left, select the text, comma, and the number of characters I want is 3, enter. So you can see that it always starts from the left. So it includes L, E, G, and the total characters I wanted were 3. So I'll do this again with, for example, fries equals left, and I want the text is this one, comma. The total numbers that I want is 2, which is FR, right? So that's how it works. Now I can also choose equals right, right? So it will select, for example, that's the text, comma, and it will, and the numbers, total characters I want is 2, enter. So you can see in this formula, I also selected the same name, which is fries, and the text was same, and the total characters were same. So I wanted 2 characters. In this formula, the text was same, I wanted 2 characters, but the result is different. Because in this formula, first formula, I used left formula. So it included anything from the left. Okay. In the second formula, I used right formula. So it included anything from the right. So it goes from the right, right? So that's how it works. So I'll just do one more thing, equals left, right? I'll select the text, comma, 2. So it's the first 2. It has included equals right, and I will choose the text, comma, 2. So from the right, it has chosen the words, okay, 2 characters. Now, if I want to know that if something is a text or a number, I can use the formula T and to know if something is text or a number. So I'll just choose the value, enter. So it enters the right thing, it enters the text. And if I have a number here too, and if I do the same thing with that, equals T, select the number, enter. So it will just, leave an empty cell because there's no text in that cell. So it will always leave an empty cell. So it's just a easy formula. Now I just want to show you one more thing. Lastly, if you can use concat in many ways. So if I use concat, I can just add 2 or more than that text together in one cell. So let me try this with left, midi, and right. So I will just choose left, right. I'll choose the text, comma, 2. 2 is the number of characters I wanted, which is FR, okay. And close that bracket, and then close another bracket, okay, the red bracket, and then comma, and then I want another formula which is called right. I'll choose the text, comma, I want 2 letters here, okay, and then I will close that whole thing, enter. So you can see that concat allows me to join the two, join the text together. So I've just joined the right and left of fries, the 2 letters of right and left of fries together. So you can do that with concat. It's very easy. So please let me know if you have any questions for me.